From Rush Gear Field in Villa Grove, it's the DouglasCountyDigest.com High School Football Game of the Week. Along with Mark Davis, this is Alan Patton at Rush Gear Field in Villa Grove, where the regular season comes to a close tonight as the Villa Grove Heritage Blue Devils take on the Bismarck-Henning Blue Devils. And Mark, you were saying before the ball game, this game, these two teams are very similar in a lot of different ways coming into the game.
They are very evenly matched, it looks like, both bringing in 48 and 47-man rosters. They're both 7-1, both very good football teams. One relies on the quarterback more than the other. I'd say Bismarck-Henning has a better passing game, but Villa Grove Heritage brings in a very good rushing game. And we'll see that play out tonight, see who can come out with the victory.
The Bismarck-Henning Blue Devils, as Mark said, are 7-1 on the season. They went undefeated in the Vermilion Valley Conference, the third year in a row that they have gone undefeated through conference play. In fact, they're working on a 22-game conference winning streak that dates back to late September of 2011, when they lost their last conference game to Salt Fork by a score of 13-7. They won their last 4 conference games in that year, 2011, and then won all 6 in 2012, 2013, and 2014. This season, the Bismarck-Henning Blue Devils opened the season with a victory at Carmi White County down in southeastern Illinois. That was a 34-12 loss. Then the next week, they lost their only game of the season. After the victory, I should say, over Carmi White County. They lost their only game on September 5th at Paxton Buckley Loda, a 21-20 overtime defeat at the hands of the PBL Panthers. And then the next week they opened conference play with a 48-0 win at Westville. It was week 4 before the Blue Devils played their first home game, and that was a 47-14 victory over Salt Fork. Then they defeated Oakwood Armstrong Potomac 48-6. They beat Hoopston area Schlarman Academy, that co-op, 49-6. They beat Georgetown Ridge Farm Crispin 48-6. Then last week they clinched the conference championship with a 31-21 victory over the Milford Cissna Park co-op. The Blue Devils are coached by Mark Dodd. He's in his 8th year, has a record of 54-25. And they are looking to they will be making their 6th consecutive playoff appearance next week. And they are 3-5 under Mark Dodd in playoff football action under his coaching. The Bismarck-Henning Blue Devils are led by Donnie Powell and Mo Abed in the backfield. They are in the top 10 in the rushing in the area. Donnie Powell averages 11.2 yards per carry. He's rushed for over 1,400 yards and 12 touchdowns. Mo Abed has averaged 7.6 yards per carry for a little over 1,000 yards, and he has 15 touchdowns. This is Fight Like a Blue Devil night, emphasizing the fight against breast cancer. There is a big pink ribbon logo at midfield and in the end zones. And I think, I wasn't down on the field before the ball game, but it looked like the yard line numbers are in pink, or else they just didn't paint them from the last ball game. So it's going to be a little hard to read the numbers on the football field. Bismarck-Henning is going to kick off to start the football game. And let's see who is going to be doing the kicking for the Blue Devils. Bismarck-Henning. Yes, both teams are nicknamed the Blue Devils. Looks like Dalton Duncan is going to be kicking. Number 4, a 6', 165-pound junior. 2 safeties deep for the Villa Grove Heritage Blue Devils. They are Nathan Bradley and Dalton James. Duncan approaches the football, bounces one up the middle. It's going to be taken by Bradley. He's out across the 25, and he's going to be brought down at about the 26-yard line. Nathan Bradley returning the kickoff. So we're 6 seconds into the ball game. And Villa Grove Heritage has the football 1st and 10. And we're going to say it's at their own 26-yard line.
My prediction for tonight is for Bismarck Henning to pull out a win. I think you just look at their running game and their passing game. You're pretty impressed by both sides, and their defense boasts pretty strong points per game. 0, 6, 6, 6, 14, and 21 is what I could find. And so we'll see if they come out and play hard tonight.
Max Daly takes the handoff for the first play of the ball game. And he's going to get maybe a yard on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 9 at the 27 for the Blue Devils. Villa Grove Heritage going without a huddle, getting the calls from the sideline from head coach Chad Musselman. Short snap to Gunner. He's going to keep it himself. He falls forward, maybe gets a yard on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and about 8 for the VGH Blue Devils. Ball out to the 28-yard line. Wide receiver wide to the left, Dalton Mannon. Receiver to the right, slot backs to both sides. Single back behind the quarterback. Here's a handoff to number 4, Kenny Guerrero. And he's going to make it out to about the 30-yard line, a gain of a couple. And it's going to be 4th down and about 6 yards to go for Villa Grove Heritage. Dropping back to punt is Parker Vollmer. 2 safeties back, Dylan Allen, one of them for the Bismarck Henning Blue Devils. Good snap. Good kick away, over to the far side of the field, inside the 40, takes a Villa Grove Heritage roll inside the 30, and it's going to be down at the, well, I'm going to say maybe the 29, 28-yard line. It's a little, like we said, it's a little hard to judge. They're going to call it the 27. So Bismarck Henning takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
We see a very good kick there from Parker Vollmer. On a punt play for a team, you just want to see a good snap and a solid follow-through, strong leg, and Parker certainly did that there, got the ball down the field and took a nice roll. We'll see if Bismarck Henning can get down the field on their first series.
Here's the handoff up the middle, taking the football, going to the outside is Mo Abed. He's out across midfield. He's into VGH territory, and he's brought down from behind at about the 32-yard line of the Villa Grove Heritage Blue Devils. So, Mo Abed, a 5'9", 185-pound senior, gets down to the 33-yard line. That's about a 40-yard gain. And here's a handoff over the left side. That looks like, well, let's see, who was that? Number 12. And I don't see a 12.
I believe that was 42.
Okay.
No, a 42.
They don't have 42 either.
He's out on the field.
Yeah, there's a 42 out there. He's flanked out to the right side.
22, I believe. 22.
Okay.
Gage Foster.
Gage Foster. All right. Here now, Foster takes it to the right side. He bounces to the outside. He's got some running room, and he's down near the goal line, and he's going to be stopped.
On the carry, number 22, Gage Foster. On the tackle, number 4, Kenny Guerrero. It's another Bismarck first down.
And it's a 1st and goal for the Bismarck Henning Blue Devils. And let's see. Well, we're going to say the 3. About a 14-yard carry that time. So it's taken about 3 plays to cover down to about the 3-yard line. Wide receiver way off to the left side is Dylan Dodd. Quarterback under center. He's going to take it himself, and he just bulls his way up the middle as Dylan Allen scores on a 3-yard run. And it comes with 9:32 to go in the first quarter. 4 plays.
Into attempt a point after number 4, Dalton Duncan.
About 70-some yards.
Holding number 17, Dylan Allen.
Dalton Duncan will attempt the kick. Puts up the kick, and it is good. So we've got a timeout
It's good.
on the field with 9:32 left to go in the first quarter. It's Bismarck Henning 7, Villa Grove Heritage nothing on the DouglasCountyDigest.com High School Game of the Week. Plays 73 yards and just under a minute for that scoring drive for the Bismarck Henning Blue Devils. Duncan will kick off again. And Bradley and James are deep. This is a high kick. It's going to be taken inside about the 5-yard line by Dalton James. He comes to the near side of the football field, cuts back toward the middle, and now he's slowed up, and one of his own men kind of got in his way. He's going to be brought down just
Number 27, Dalton James.
about the 20-yard line, 22, I think, is what we're going to call it.
On the tackle, number 3, Mitchell Parker.
Good run back there. Dalton James just splits 2 defenders on the run. Uses a bit of a juke move there. Gets his team a substantial amount of yardage, about 16 he got on that run from the 5 out to about the 21. So we'll see Villa Grove Heritage take over, see if they can make something of this second offensive possession.
Gunner at quarterback, gets the snap, drops back to throw, goes left side, it's complete to Mannon. Mannon cuts upfield, he's got the first down and more, and it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. Dalton Mannon making the catch for VGH, and he gets the ball out to the 33-yard line, so a gain of 11,
First down.
and it's 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. 3 men kind of bunched off to the right. Gunner rolling out to the right, lobs a pass to the near side to number 10, Cole Lemon. He's across midfield to the Bismarck Henning 45-yard line, and it's going to be another 1st and 10 for the VGH Blue Devils. That's going to be about an 18,
Pass play good for another Blue Devil. First down.
about a 20-yard gain, I guess that would be. And it's 1st and 10 at the Bismarck Henning 47. Here's play off to the left side. And that was Mannon once again.
On the tackle, number 25, Dylan Allen.
And it's got to be another 1st and 10.
Very good for another Blue Devil. First down.
Ball at the 36-yard line, a gain of 11. And the ball in Bismarck Henning territory at the 36-yard line. Nice drive so far by the Blue Devils. Gunner gets the snap. He gives to Max Daly over the left side. He's fighting his way to the 35, and that's about all he's going to get. Daly still with that big cast on his right hand. We saw that a couple of weeks ago against Cumberland. Gain of about a yard on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 9 from the 35 of the Bismarck Henning Blue Devils. Mannon coming wide to the right side. Wing backs to either side. Lemon on the near side. Looks like Bradley over on the far side. Here's Daly getting the handoff. He fights his way across the 25. Max Daly doing a nice bit of running.
Another Blue Devil. First down.
Going to be about at the 26th. Gain of 9, another 1st and 10.
Red flag on the field.
And we've got a penalty flag down. So Villa Grove Heritage mixing it up on this drive. Some passes from Gunner to Lemon and Mannon. Daly carrying a couple times. And let's see what the call is going to be. I haven't seen a signal from the referee yet. It looks like it's going to be against the Blue Devils of VGH, holding against VGH. So that's going to move the ball back to the 32. Going to be 1st and 10, 1st and 12, I guess. Gavin Gunter, about 2 yards behind the center. Gets the snap, gives it off to Bradley, who is in motion. He's still on his feet. He gets some of the yardage back from the penalty. And he's going to be brought down at about, what do they say, the 26. Gain of about 6 on the play. 2nd and 6. 2 men wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Toby Stipp, the man off to the right. Here's Gunter. Rolls out to the left side. Looks to throw, and it is incomplete. Intended for Nathan Bradley. Got to be 3rd down and 6 from the 26.
3rd down.
I'll call it 3rd and 11, that should be.
An impressive drive here by Villa Grove. We'll see if they can come out of this 3rd down. 3rd and 11 is a hard situation when you don't have an extremely trusty quarterback. I'd assume that they'll throw it here, try to get some big yardage and move their way down the field. Puts them in a tough spot. I think this is definitely 4-down territory here, though, for Villa Grove.
Here's Gunter getting the snap, throws to the left side. It is complete to Mannon. Mannon is going to be close to 1st down yardage. He has got the 1st down by about 1 yard. And that's going to be at about the 14-yard line. So a 12-yard pass play from Gunter to Mannon. It's 1st and 10 for VGH at about the 14-yard line.
We see Mannon already has about 34 receiving yards. Certainly a good day for him. Gavin Gunter throwing well.
Bradley going right to the right, gets the pitch out, and he is dropped behind the line of scrimmage by number 7, Dalton Strauser, a 6', 175-pound senior linebacker. Going to be a loss of about 5 on the play. We'll call it 2nd and 15. Scoreboard concurs. Clock running. 6:20 to go here in the 1st quarter. Bismarck heading on top 7-0, but Villa Grove Heritage threatening. Gunter spins to the right. Throws complete to Bradley, and he's brought down inside the 10-yard line. Maybe right around the 10. Gunter started to look to the left and made a reverse pivot, rolled to the right. Found Bradley. He got the pass. Ball is going to be at the 10. Gain of 9. Going to be 3rd down and 6.
Daly on the carry.
Daly carries the football. He's going to be close to 1st down yardage. He's within 1 yard. It's going to be 4th down and 1. 5-yard gain for Daly. It's going to be 4th and short at the 5-yard line for VGH. And let's see. There's got to be a measurement. There's a thing's kind of stopped on the field. Clock is stopped with 5:38. They're going to bring the sticks in for a measurement from the far side of the football field. This drive started at the VGH 22-yard line, and they are down around the 5-yard line. So a good march by the Blue Devils. Only 1 penalty, the holding call, but they just about made that up on a pass play. So going to be either 4th and short or 1st and goal for the Blue Devils of VGH. The officials set the sticks, stretch them out about a foot, maybe 1.5 feet at the most. So it's going to be 4th and a foot at about the 5-yard line. We said the lines on the field they're just as hard to read as the numbers. I think they did those in pink too. Clock started up. 5.5 minutes to go here in the 1st quarter. And there's movement on the left side. Number 76, Trent Schroeder, jumped ahead of the snap. and procedure to the call against VGH. So that's going to bring up a 4th and 6. And the ball goes back to about the 10-yard line. So let's see what Chad Musselman has in mind for this situation. And he's going to call a timeout to do that. So Villa Grove Heritage takes their first timeout with 5:24 left to go in the first quarter. And the score, Bismarck Henning 7, Villa Grove Heritage nothing.
Yeah, you really just can't afford mistakes like that. You go from a 4th and 1, just a simple inside run up the middle for a first down, now back to a 4th and 6, which is going to require probably an outside run or a pass. So you just can't afford movement like that on the line. That's 2 penalties now for 10 yards for Villa Grove, but Gunter certainly playing well on this drive, 63 passing yards. He's 5 for 6 on passing. Dalton Manning has 3 receptions for 34 yards. So the passing game's going well. The running game, not so great. A lot of small gains. So we'll see if they can continue that passing game. It looks like they're going to be attempting a field goal here. 25, Skylar Orwick is going to be kicking, and number 10 Cole Lemon is going to be holding. And we'll see if they can put this one through the uprights.
I don't think Skylar Orwick's attempted a field goal. I don't think he's made one this year. And it's a fake. And they fumbled the football, so Bismarck Henning recovers. They would have taken over on downs anyway. The field goal was snapped to the short man, the protector, you might say, and it backfired. So Bismarck Henning will take over
11-yard line.
with 5:21 left to go in the first quarter. 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils at their own 11-yard line. Here's a handoff to the right side to number 22, Gage Foster, and he has got some yardage, and he's out across the 20.
22 on the carry.
And maybe out across the 25. It's going to be a 1st and 10.
Totally stiff. It's a first down for Bismarck.
Well, let's see. Maybe the 26. 15-yard carry for Foster. 5:06 to go in the first quarter. 2 backs behind Dylan Allen at quarterback. Here's a man in motion. And the handoff goes over the left side to number 42.
About 34 on the tackle.
That we don't have the name for.
Yeah, there's no name on the back of his jersey either. It looks like he might have been a late addition to the team, maybe joined later in the season. So 42's kind of a mystery man for them out there.
Well, whoever it is, he got 9 yards, and it's going to be at least 9. And the ball is just across the 36-yard line. So it's going to be close to first down yardage. Yeah, that may have been somebody that was brought up from the JV this week, or who you never know. Maybe first down for the Bismarck Henning Blue Devils. 10-yard gain for the Blue Devils. Great rushing game out there for Bismarck Henning so far. They're getting a lot of blocks. They're firing off into their man. They're holding their blocks that they need to, and then a guard that's pulling, or a fullback, or another halfback that's blocking is holding their linebackers. Wide receivers holding the wide receivers. It's just been a great blocking show out there for Bismarck Henning. That's created a lot of good runs. Here's a pitch on the right side to Foster. Foster cuts upfield. He's going to be across the 45 to about the 47-yard line. Another 11-yard gain for Gage Foster. And 5 first downs for the Bismarck Henning Blue Devils, and it's 1st and 10 at the 47 with 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Bismarck Henning leading Villa Grove Heritage by a score of 7-0. Wide receiver off to the left, looks like Dylan Dodd. Here's Foster in motion. Allen back to throw, puts it up downfield. It is complete to Braden Lappin-Pratt, and he's going to be brought down inside the 10-yard line. Going to be down to the 10. And that is the first pass attempt for Allen. 43-yard pass play. They're going to call it the 14, so a 39-yard pass play. And it's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff over the left side. Mo Abed, the ball carrier for the Bismarck-Henning Blue Devils. Going to be a gain of about 4 on the play, we'll say. Going to be 2nd down and 6. That'll put the ball at about the 8 of the Villa Grove Heritage Blue Devils. Bismarck-Henning threatening on their 2nd offensive possession of the football game. Here's a handoff over the left side to Abed, and he is in, standing up for the touchdown. Mo Abed on an 8-yard run. And it comes with 3:18 to go in the first quarter. And Bismarck-Henning is ahead by a score of 13-0.
Impressive rushing there by Bismarck-Henning. Mo Abed 4 yards and 8 yards and a touchdown. Gage Foster 15 and 11. Number 42 10 yards there. So a variety of guys just taking some long rushing yards. We see a lot of just buckling down and hitting the defensive back that's trying to tackle them and just gaining yards there. So good show by Bismarck-Henning. I believe they're up 14-0 now over Villa Grove, and we'll see if Villa Grove can get some life in them and try to march down the field here.
We have a timeout on the field with 3:18 to go in the first quarter. Bismarck-Henning leading Villa Grove Heritage by a score of 14-0 on the DouglasCountyDigest.com High School Game of the Week. Back at Russ Gear Field, Alan Patton and Mark Davis with Bismarck-Henning getting set to kick off for the 3rd time here in the first quarter. Dalton Duncan lines one inside the 10 to about the 6-yard line. Going to be taken by Dalton James. He goes to the left sideline, tries to cut his way a little bit farther upfield, and he's going to be brought down at that point. Making the tackle, in on the tackle, were Dalton Strasser for Bismarck-Henning. And there was a flag down on the football field at about the 38-yard line of Villa Grove Heritage. We'll see what the penalty is. Villa Grove's been called for 2 penalties, a hold and a illegal procedure on their last drive, which got them down inside Bismarck-Henning territory, got down to the 5.
Oh, Jesus Christ almighty.
Holding against Villa Grove Heritage. And the walk-off goes back to about the 13-yard line.
Good. Was that like a 47-yard penalty?
And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the VGH Blue Devils with 3:09 to go in the first quarter. Blue Devils come out on offense. Gavin Gunter at quarterback, Max Daly behind him at the running back spot. Here's a man in motion to the left. Gunter throws over the left side, complete to Kenny Guerrero. He is hit as soon as he catches the football, but he's going to have enough for the 1st down. And let's see if we can judge where the
Pass play good for another Blue Devil. 1st down.
got to be a 1st and 10.
Go quick. Stop waiting for the play.
I'm going to say the ball at the 26, so about a 13-yard gain.
On the catch.
Dalton Mannon takes the pass from Gunter, and he's going to have another 1st down, about a 12-yard gain. So that takes the ball out to the, we're going to say 38.
1st down.
Gavin Gunter, very impressive right now, that's for sure.
Gunter rolling out to the right side, puts the ball up. It is intercepted at the 45-yard line by Mo Abed, and he's tackled by Kenny Guerrero. And that is a turnover for the Bismarck-Henning Blue Devils, as Mo Abed picked off the pass. With 2:39 to go here in the first quarter, Bismarck-Henning 1st and 10. And the ball is going to be marked at the Blue Devils, the Bismarck-Henning Blue Devils, 47-yard line.
We saw triple coverage there on that wide receiver. Looked like a safety, a cornerback, and a left outside linebacker were all swarming. I don't know why he threw that into that much coverage instead of just running the football.
Allen putting the ball up downfield, and it is incomplete. Intended for number 25, Dylan Dodd. Back to defend for VGH was number 27, Dalton James. It's going to be second down and 10 at the 47-yard line. Clock stopped on the incompletion with 2:34 here in the first quarter. Bismarck-Henning leading 14-0 on a 3-yard touchdown run by Dylan Allen and an 8-yard run by Mo Abed. Dylan Dodd wide to the left side. Two backs behind Allen. Here's a handoff over the right side to Gage Foster. He cuts out toward the right sideline. He's still on his feet, and he steps out of bounds in Villa Grove Heritage territory, but looks like there's a penalty flag on the play. Well, Foster kept running to the goal line, but looks like there's some laundry over on the far side of the field. And we'll see what the foul is and what happens after that. It was thrown at about the Villa Grove Heritage 43 or 44 yard line, about 9 yards from the line of scrimmage. Going to be against Bismarck-Henning, I believe. We can get one official out of the way. Holding against the Bismarck-Henning Blue Devils. So if it's marked off from the spot of the foul, it should be about a second and about 11 maybe. I don't know. They're about almost down 10 yards from the line of scrimmage. Yep, it's gonna be second and 11. So a 10-yard penalty, actually just a loss of a yard. Here comes a Dylan Dodd wide to the left side. Wing back to the right, two backs behind. Here's a handoff, a pitch to number 42, and he is met by Cole Lemon just at the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard past.
On the tackle, number 10.
Gonna call it a gain of 2. That's gonna be third down.
Third down.
And 9 at the 48-yard line. Under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter here at Russ Gear Field in Villa Grove. Dodd wide to the left side. Here's Allen rolling out to the left, puts the ball up in the air. It is almost intercepted. He overthrew the intended receiver, Braden Lappin-Pratt. And it looked like number 72, Spencer Eversole, almost came up with the interception. So it's going to be 4th down and 9 at the 48. And looks like Dylan Allen will be doing the punting for the Bismarck-Henning Blue Devils. Back at the 20-yard line are Kenny Guerrero and Dalton James.
Kenny Guerrero and 27, Dalton James.
Here's the snap to Allen, gets off the kick. It's a high one. It's taken by Guerrero at about the 23-yard line. He cuts toward the middle of the football field. And we have a late flag thrown. So that was about a 29-yard kick to Guerrero. He brought it back to about the 31 or 32, holding against the Blue Devils.
After the play was over? Are you kidding?
And it goes back to the 21-yard line.
Against Grove Heritage, illegal block.
That is 10 or 4 penalties for VGH. Clock is stopped with 1:35 to go here in the first quarter. And Villa Grove Heritage with the football. 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line. Here's a handoff to Daly over the left side. He cuts it back upfield. And he's going to get maybe 3 yards on the play for Max Daly. Out to the 24. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Blue Devils.
34, Bo Abed.
Allen and Abed in on the stop. Here's Dalton Manning going wide to the left side. Cole Lemon, the wing back to the right. Wing back to the left. Max Daly, the lone setback behind Gavin Gunter. 2nd down, 7 for the Blue Devils of VGH. Gunter rolls left. He cuts back upfield. He, under pressure, tries to put it up, and it goes out of bounds, incomplete. And it's going to be 3rd down and 7 at the 24.
Not an impressive showing for Villa Grove's offensive line. They've been letting Bismarck Henning attack their quarterback all day. Running backs haven't been able to get anywhere, so we'll see if the offensive line can really pick up their play here. That's going to be really key for Villa Grove tonight.
3rd down, 7 to go for the Blue Devils of VGH. Gunter, under pressure, moves to the right. Still on his feet, and he's going to be brought down for a loss on the play.
Gunter gets sacked.
And he's going to lose about 5 yards on the play. And it's going to bring up a 4th and 12 situation at the 19-yard line. And Parker Vollmer is going to punt for the 2nd time this evening for VGH. Gets a kick away. It's a short one, but it's high. Bounces around midfield, stays in the Villa Grove end. Now it rolls to the just inside the midfield stripe to the 49-yard line. That is going to be about a 30-yard kick for Vollmer.
We see Bismarck Henning's defense tonight. Dylan Dodd, a fumble recovery, Mo Abbott, an interception, and Jackson Darby, a sack, putting their offense in really good position. They've only thrown 2 passes, but they've had multiple runs. Let's see, 10 runs here tonight and 2 passes. They put themselves in good position to be able to just effectively run the football against this Villa Grove defense.
6.5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Allen gets the ball, puts it up in the air. It is complete over on the far side at about the 30 down to the 25-yard line. That was number 25, Dylan Dodd, who made the catch. Ball was a little underthrown, but Gage was there to make the catch, and he is brought down at about the 24-yard line. A 25-yard pass play from Allen to Dodd. And that is the end of the first quarter of play here at